This video was brought to you by NCIX. Great technology, selection, and service.
Hello everyone, this is Dimitri with Hardware Canucks, and on the review table today is an affordable all-in-one PC from Gateway that seems to fulfill the requirement of being the right office companion for just under $500. Now, the Gateway ZX4270 does not pretend to be what it's not. It's not a gaming PC, and running anything other than Microsoft Office tasks will sure bug the system down, as the A4 5000 APU with just the 4 cores and 1.5 GHz and 128 Radeon cores for graphics, also there's 4 GB of RAM, just doesn't allow anything beyond social media and your Microsoft Office use. The ZX4270 is a 19.5-inch display. This is not a touchscreen, with just a below average resolution of 1600 by 900, with also an okay LED TN panel that shows significant contrast shift throughout the angle adjustment, but with pretty decent side-to-side viewing angles. Obviously, at this price range we cannot expect an IPS display, but still I would have liked to see a 1080p image. Now, from a physical perspective, the screen bezel is what you would expect from this form factor, with a glossy finish and a perforated bottom portion that houses both the stereo speakers and a power button with a subtle white illumination. The built-in webcam and a microphone are included. This is an all-in-one after all. And connectivity wise, on the left side we get an SD card reader. I would have preferred a multi-card reader instead, 2 USB 3 ports and a headphone jack, Ethernet port and an AC in. Now there's no built-in battery, so computer must be plugged in to be operational. The power plug is low profile, it cannot be seen from the front, so that's good news, and this model also includes 4 additional USB 2.0 ports at the rear for those permanent devices, and there's also a locking mechanism there as well. An optical drive is found on the right. It seems a little finicky when ejected, however snaps solid into position. Now, one of the most obvious cost-saving design features here is the built-in stand for the all-in-one that allows only some angle adjustment, and it doesn't really lock into position, nor do we have height adjustment. The 2 rubber pads at the bottom do good enough job in holding the machine in place, however the plastic coating on the stand doesn't provide any anti-slipping support. Furthermore, you cannot remove the stand, and as you can see, there are no wall mounting options available, nor any VESA mount support, limiting the overall placement of the ZX. It does lay flat in a horizontal position, but the limiting viewing angles render this orientation a little bit useless. The machine is also fairly thick, but the curved nature does slim the body a little bit. There's plenty of ventilation at the top and some on each side of the stand. Overheating was never an issue, and surprisingly, the all-in-one remained quiet even during benchmarks. Gaming performance, as expected, is almost non-evident, as the 15-watt APU really belongs in power-efficient notebooks and not really in desktops. You could squeeze a bit of gameplay on the very low preset in BIOSHOCK Infinite, and the 3D Fire Strike scored pretty low, as you can see. Now, the system, however basic, is still missing some key functionality when it comes to all-in-one designs. First, there are no video output ports, so connecting a second monitor you may have lying around is not an option. Second, for a large form factor like this one, I would have loved to see a built-in handle at the back for easier transport. And finally, the ZX is completely closed off from any user upgrades, meaning you cannot replace or update the memory nor the drive, so life expectancy in case things go wrong is left only to the Gateway warranty. The 4270 comes paired with a wireless keyboard and a mouse that come without batteries. Come on, Gateway. The keyboard is perfect for an office environment as it's very quiet, yet pretty responsive with large keys. The mouse connects through a mini receiver, but really slippery plastic sides and no side browser buttons make it almost unusable. Now, I made a commitment to use this as my primary office driver for the week, and I really wish a proper stand was included or at least allowed to be mounted elsewhere, as the viewing angle was really sort of uncomfortable, and overall laggy performance made me stay away from the computer. Now, one more thing to mention before we conclude is the location and the quality of the speakers is actually pretty great for the price and for your casual media. However, there's a very noticeable high frequency pitch that appears randomly and only goes away once you play some audio. It's very annoying having to deal with this on a daily basis. However, this issue was not evident when using headphones. Now, overall, the Gateway ZX4270 brings an affordable solution for users with minimal needs, with a quiet and a good-looking machine, supporting 6 USB ports, front-facing stereo speakers, and a pretty decent display as well. Mouse and keyboard are included, so that's always a positive, and this all-in-one is just a good enough machine for social media and Microsoft Office. However, it is easy to pinpoint the shortfalls of this machine despite the low price. The stand here is extremely limiting for placement, that doesn't allow any other mount. There are no video output ports, and audio issue with the speakers are certainly annoying. Also, I wish batteries were included with the peripherals so it can be up and running in no time. And I really don't think that the A4-5000 APU is fitting here, as performance suffers even when running more than just two things at once. Now, for the $500 price, the Gateway ZX may be everything you need in terms of performance and form factor, but if you are looking for a well-rounded multi-application all-in-one system, the Gateway ZX unfortunately doesn't hit the spot. Now, if you're in the market for an all-in-one, how do you feel about the Gateway ZX4270, and would you consider getting one? Let us know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe for more similar content, and we'll see you in the next one.